Hello everybody, Smith here. Welcome back to some more Stellaris. We're playing as the disgustingly pleasant Chim. Once again, I'm not that experienced with this version of Stellaris, so if you have any hints, tips, suggestions, by all means, please leave them in the comments. But for now, let's get this thing running. We have a construction ship idle. You are there. Let's get you building those research stations. I was looking at the planets I was terraforming. So we looked at that one, and that was going to be 5,000 to terraform, and I'm not sure we could do that even so. I think you need the climate, the next tier of the terraforming tech, climate restoration or whatever it is. But this one, we can do that very cheaply, so we may as well do it. We've got tons of energy credit, so that's not a concern really.
Construction complete.
What's happening here? Okay, we built you. That should help with the job situation there. What else do we have? Afchashan Prime. You're building civilian industries, and then you're going to upgrade that to a planetary administration. Good stuff. Yeah, as expected, we are what is hopefully a temporary deficit of consumer goods. Hopefully that will. Excuse me. Ebar Star Praise has finished its construction queue. Okay, we're just waiting for this to level up a bit. So, up till now, we've had quite a deficit of minerals. We are waiting for quite a surplus of minerals. We're waiting for planets to develop, us to build stuff, so we can get things like civilian industries, turn that into consumer goods, and we're gonna need another alloy plant as well, because 14 every month just isn't cutting the mustard. Right. Let's up the speed a little bit.
Construction complete.
Okay.
Research complete.
What have you got for me? Automatic exploration. Brilliant. Turn minerals into volatile motes. That might be handy. What was the other one we were looking for? I don't think we're going to go... Maybe go cold fusion reactor. Oh, hello. The Free Makaroo Confederacy. Speaking on behalf of the Free Makaroo Confederacy. That's good. Something we've got in common. That's not so good. That is going to be... Let's pick the one that doesn't have Xenophile, and our citizens greet you in peace. We have detected what appears to be a naturally occurring subspace phenomenon on the edge of the Purita system. Yeah. A rift in the very fabric of space-time has formed here, creating a wormhole that, of science drones speculate, may provide a conduit through subspace to enter to another wormhole located somewhere else in our galaxy. Depending on where the second wormhole is located, this could potentially allow ships to travel from one end of the galaxy to the other in a matter of days. Unfortunately, this wormhole, like the vast majority of its kind, is inherently unstable. Any vessels foolish enough to pass through it will be ripped apart in seconds. If it could somehow be stabilised. Indeed. Let's go get the cold fusion reactor. And then we'll be looking to grab Hyperdrive 2 as soon as it comes up.
Research complete.
Where did we learn about that? Both our construction ships are... You're researching that stuff, you're making your way through there, okay. Let's set you to automated exploration. What happened there? What did we just unlock? Ion thruster. We're not short of housing at the moment, really. Oh, I say that. Our capital is. Let's go and grab... I think Starhold's going to be pretty useful. Afterburners, possibly. Yeah, let's go. Let's go Starhold. And we're full of minerals again. So let's sell 5,000 of those. Right. You are full. We're down. No housing. Short one job. What's the population at the moment? 39. So we'll unlock another building there. Let's just get some more housing then. Provides the housing, provides a job. 2 birds with 1 stone. I haven't looked at my ship designer in a while. I mean, it's all set to auto-upgrade, so that shouldn't be a problem. Have we still not got the next thing of shield tech? Okay, that was a little weird. The Nagyari Reavers. Quick infuriating scum, for your doom approaches. The Nagyari Reavers will cleanse this galaxy of every misbegotten xeno-civilization that pollutes it with their presence. Yibbar Prime shall burn. Aww. We love you too. Our citizens greet you in peace. I don't think there's anything really to add. As I said, I've got the auto-upgrade on. It's 3.46, 3.61... I don't see any reason particularly to upgrade it at the moment. I mean, we're okay for all the power. Anything in there? No. So the afterburners would be nice to give us something to put in there. Free Makaru Confederacy entered into a defensive pact with the Nazi Confederation. They now seek to prosper. Oh, hold on. Okay. You finish your construction. You're best bosom buddies all of a sudden. Ally of allies. Okay. Is there a way we can get pally with this empire? It seems odd that you would both. What's your things? You've got egalitarian, pacifist, spiritual. You've got egalitarian, so that should be. How did you manage to tip the balance over so that that was a good idea? I mean, they've got some of the same potential enemies, and that other one is right over here. Again, another example of the. Is that because of a wormhole? I'm not sure. Again, another example of the AI deciding to do quite a disjointed empire, which I haven't seen very much of prior to the introduction of this version of Stellaris. Again, it's the Fivarians have decided to do likewise. What was I looking at? You. Yeah, it's just some auto upgrading with the parts, so we'll get you done. Right, we've got a bit of spare influence. Thank you. Yeah, we've got enough to do that. Let's queue up another destroyer. We need to kind of up our fleet strength a bit because we're falling behind falling behind our neighbours. Well, that's all right. Monthly minerals, tops 10%, starbase module cost, blah 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 blah. Okay. Right. So you're finished there. Grekil. Hopefully once we get the moat stabilization technology we can start getting those volatile moats. Yibbar Starbase. Do we want to go and grab some of this stuff? I mean, mining those extra monthly alloys would be very handy. I think I'd possibly just send you down here with a view to grabbing that.
Complete.
What have you got for us? Naval capacity plus 30. Just as we went over it, that's good news. Food from farmers. The food is starting to run a little low. And that's quite an early one we haven't got, so it'll be quite a quick one. I mean, there's some other decent stuff there, but I think that makes sense in the long run. Starbase in orbit of Grekel. So we just need to build one mining station there. How are you getting on? Yeah, this has been a weird playthrough because we still haven't done the habitable world survey, which is very odd for a game. Oh, by the way, if you can tell there's a difference with my voice, that's because it's quite early. I don't normally record these early, but yeah, this is what my voice sounds like in the morning. For several months now, we have received scattered reports of small numbers of alien mercenaries and privateers operating on the frontiers of our space. They call themselves the Raob, and apparently exiles from a nomadic warrior culture inhabiting overgrounded space stations in and around the Ceridon system. Their passage near our space proceeded without incident, but they warned us against trespassing in Ceridon. There is no Raob central government to speak of, but their various factions are engaged in constant infighting and they often launch raids against neighbouring star systems. Indeed, given their vast population and space-based production capability, the Raob would likely be a significant galactic power if ever they stop killing each other. Raob star tribes. Outsiders, we are the Raob. Unlike the civilized star nations of the galaxy, we have no single master to lord over us, but I have been chosen to convey this message to you on behalf of all the houses. Do not try to impose your soft and effete ways upon us. You may freely send your alien ships into Raob territory, but do not expect them to return. Our warriors will welcome the diversion, however. Transmit on this frequency only if you wish to offer tribute, or if you had need of mercenaries, as well as the means to pay for them. Where are you, then? There.
Research complete.
Ooh, you're not in for a good time. Cold fusion reactor. Auxiliary fire control. That's the sort of thing you get as sort of an auxiliary slot technology once you get some slightly more advanced ships like cruisers and battleships. That's always handy. That would be handy. Oh. Yeah. Colony development speed. We are going to be chucking down some new colonies before too long, so that might be an idea. Again, the improved shield tech still hasn't come up. Colony development speed. I think we've got the first of those techs, or was that through? Was that through traditions? Let's grab you.
Construction complete.
Let's upgrade you. I'm assuming that's because we've got the better reactors. You are now out of things to do. One worker, one housing. So let's get another city district.
Spaceport under attack.
Violent fringe groups on the Yerbal Prime departed our homeworld in increasing numbers. Spurning the peaceful ways of our society, these misguided individuals call themselves the Red Captaincy and are converting several civilian vessels into warships. Living as pirates now prey on our vulnerable trade routes in the Merga system, and their wanton attacks have led to many deaths. Drastic measures may be needed to protect our people.
Ships upgraded.
Where are you? Right, we need a new admiral.
Research complete.
Pause that for a moment. Adaptable, experience gain. Resilient might be handy, just live a bit longer, gain a bit more experience. I think I want someone who's got a bit of longevity, because this is going to get pretty rough. Starbase capacity, we're 4 of 6. That might be a bit of a long-term one. So we've got that, so that means we've got some of these tile blockers on some of our planets, so that might be a good idea. Naval capacity from soldier jobs, so we're not near our naval capacity. Fleet command limit. Let's grab... oh, I don't know. I don't know how likely we are to be engaged in warfare. I mean, it's a lot more likely. I don't know how likely we are to be sort of invaded, but that's quite nice. 22 out of 30. I can't decide. Let's just... I have a feeling I should go for the starbase capacity, so I'm going for the starbase capacity. And we have negative energy credits. Right. You. Go deal with them.
System survey complete.
What I can start to do is upgrade... Curator order. Ah, curators! Yeah, we can buy bits and bobs. Buy knowledge, basically. Okay, that went well. So you return home. So we'll build up this base with a... not that one, this one. And I think every additional thing we do like that will sort of increase the amount of protection on our trade routes. So I think 2 should be enough to get most of it. I don't think we'll cover that one, which is a pain. We're full of minerals again. You've been transformed into an arid world as well. Let's all go today. Right. We should probably get another colony on the go. I had you as mineral production, you as energy production. We're alright for mineral production at the moment. Energy production isn't bad, I mean, particularly as we're regularly converting minerals into stuff, but we're going to want to start boosting production of this, and our consumer goods are probably going to start to run a little low. Our surplus is probably going to be all but exhausted before too long, so I don't know, the mining world? And if needs be, we can just shift mining production to it. You've got no specials. You've got one special. Crystalline caverns, I mean, that that would be handy. So yes, you would be our mineral world, you would be our energy world, and you've got the crystalline caverns. Well, I mean that seems like a bit of a no-brainer then. And our last one is gonna be more of a urban world by the looks of things. Okay, let's colonize you. Oh, we do have some Natsa. What are they like? Leader level cap, minerals from jobs, sedentary. So that means we can. I'm gonna terraform you. If we have the option of getting some of the Natsa to inhabit our worlds, and that's going to be handy. We'll turn you into a continental world. That'll save on the what am I saying? Save on the terraforming costs. Let's colonize you, and we want to go for some of our own guys. Yeah, I'm not bothered about the name. You've grabbed that. Grab the research station, grab all the mining stations, and then we'll go grab you, because you look very nice. And again, lacking minerals. Yeah, we need to get that sorted. You are already building something. You, what do we want to do here? 3 housing. This is the capital. It doesn't get any particular bonuses, so I think what we should be doing is kind of making it balanced. Just a bit of an all-rounder. 2 alloy factories, 2 civilian industries. We should probably get another research lab here. I know that's getting pretty hard. Oh, we can get gene clinics on our home world. I couldn't see that for the life of me earlier on. Precinct houses. Districts. Percent crime, 14 spare amenities. It's pretty good. Yeah, let's get the gene clinic. More amenities, more pop growth speed equals more better. How are you coming along? Still got one of it. No available jobs. Okay, good stuff. You are finished repairing. You cannot upgrade. Let's get that, and as soon as that's done, we can. I mean, as soon as we've got the alloys for it, we'll get that. In the sort of early to mid game, I like to just have
system survey complete.
A fleet that's composed of, well, sort of half as many ships, the next size up. There'll be so many corvettes. Say we'll have 12 corvettes, and then we'd have 6 destroyers, and then we'd have 3 cruisers, and then we'd probably get more ships, and then so it'd be 16, 8, 4, 2. I find that makes for quite a nice fleet in the early to mid game. So I'm going to stick with that. I did look online to see sort of what the meta was, but there doesn't really seem to be any particularly strong consensus. And as I said, I find this works, so I'm gonna keep with it. It tends to produce a fleet that can easily punch above its weight. Okay, Zeracorp. Specialising in trade, the very building blocks of civilization, as we like to say here at Zeracorp. Please don't hesitate to contest if you're interested in making a good deal. Well met. So they will have some kind of specialised resource we can trade in. Ah, it's been a while. Right, a new life. Pop growth speed. That's handy. Enigmatic engineering.
Construction complete.
I think, I mean, there's some nice stuff here. I think I might start role-playing this a little bit. I mean, it's not going to be the strongest one, but I am going to go for one vision. I feel we need a bit of character to the Empire. I think we need to sort of get some sort of flavour going. So I'm going to do that.
Construction complete.
So let's look at that. Okay, that's looking better.
Research complete.
So base. So okay. You don't have any protection at the moment, so as soon as we can, we'll upgrade this one to a star hold, and then we'll start filling that out with some more stuff. If we can get hangar base, because they are particularly effective at anti-piracy, and just stick one of them there, that's going to be even more beneficial. Defense platform hull points. We don't have many defense platforms at the moment, but it's a rare. Rare crystal mining, that's going to come into play. Well, we're not quite at that stage yet. I've been tempted by the purple. Not the best way to do things, but there you go.
Construction complete.
Let's build you so we finish filling out this little bit of our empire. What have you just finished? Colony ship, and you are heading off there. So I suppose we want to start getting some of these. We can't afford them. Yeah. You're still busy building things in that system.
System survey complete.
Where are
Construction
you?
complete.
So you finished that. You finished all your stuff there. Let's go grab this one. Right, so we're just waiting for that to tick up. Yeah, lots of stuff we need alloys for.
Construction complete. Colonization in progress.
Lovely stuff.
System survey complete.
The Chox system. We just need to find one more habitable planet to get the habitable world survey done. So hopefully that will come along soon. Disruptor.
Construction complete.
As I mean, we might as well start building up a little bit of a surplus of that. Disruptor. It's not one of those ones in the grand scheme of things, unless you're going to go all out with disruptors. Then it's not that handy a weapon, because, okay, it's all shield penetration and armor penetration, but then your other weapons still have to get through the armor and shield before they start doing damage to the hull. So on any sort of ship with a balanced loadout, it's not going to actually speed things up very much. At least that's my understanding of it. If you know differently, then by all means, please let me know. Hyperdrive 2, oh, that'd be handy as well. Let's go for the ship stuff. Let's continue buffing our navy, especially now we've got some less than friendly people. How are you? You're still -5. That's not going to improve much unless we give them a very favourable trade deal.
Anomaly found.
There we go. Ho, 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 ho. I mean, you're not doing any particularly vital surveying. We've just researched the new one. To plunder their system. How much is it going to cost us? Oh, woe is me. Ideally, I mean, they're so far away. Would they really get through? Yeah, let's research it. What the hell? As I said, it's not critical surveying. We're not going to sort of go and settle those star systems, so we may as well. It would be very handy if we could get some intel on these guys. How strong their fleets are, what the likely composition of it is. Unemployed pops. Okay. It's going to be a while before we can start kicking off with more industry. I might, just for the sake of getting a nice balanced thing, because minerals are very handy in the long run. And we can just sell the surplus, but we're going to be working it quite a lot harder in the future. Maybe just setting up a production base. Just through getting all our systems sort of nice and balanced. Now you are short of something. Yanari Star Imperium. Let's have a look at you then. Authoritarian materialist, we have nothing in common. We greet you as equals, Star Travellers. I am going to do an extra thing of energy production on you. We've allowed you to move up freely in our territory for too long. Today we draw the line. Imdo.
Research complete.
Starbase capacity.
Construction complete.
Food processing facilities. Yeah, so we might have to look to see if there's a suitable planet for us to sort of transform all our food processing facility, our food production to, because that would be handy. This came up. Was this that came up before? I think it was, and I said, no, we're not going to use that because we've just got too few planets, and they're too early in a stage to actually make that useful. That's going to be handy in the long run. But for the time being, that'll be handy if we actually find a planet to sort of centralise our food production on. But yeah, pop growth speed. And Yibar, you are... I mean, I can always make this. I can always make this the food production world. I mean, we won't get any sort of planet bonuses for it. But that's what it's best set up for. I mean, none of these other planets are particularly well suited for it. As I said, yeah, we won't get the planetary bonus, but we can get the food processing thing there. And it's quite central, it's quite secure. Yeah, I think I might do that. And then once we get the... Yeah, I think that's a decent long-term plan. I think we do need a bit more food because things continue to expand. Yeah, I don't think that's too bad an idea. Tram Prime has finished its construction. Okay. We can now upgrade you. I say upgrade, reinforce you. Astrician. Let's... Yeah, again, it's those, it's that alloy production. Although that said, we can get a little bit more just by grabbing you. Level 8. Ancient Precursor Civilization.
Construction complete.
Okay. Prime Minister Imdo. Warlike. That's a handy one.
Construction complete.
Yibar Prime has finished its construction. Okay, we're all good for now. A long-term plan is continuing to take shape. Terraformed continental world. You. Oh, no, you should be our food production world, because then we can get... There's not... Oh, that is the one with the people on it. Oh, crap. Being like one of the founding members of the ancient First League, and Brocan 3 was their home world. The population was clustered into hundreds of massive arcologies spread out across the surface, each capable of supporting several 100 million individuals. These arcologies were connected by a network of skyways, and the Migir-Yan were evidently content to leave the rest of the planet's wilderness untouched. My god, we have gone so far past the half-hour mark, it is just silly.
Incoming transmission.
Who are you? Consistently deliver more for less. We're not going to have much to use our influence on for the moment. And we've just got to fill out a few more systems, and that's that. So I'm going to agree to that. It's only a slight hit. But as I said, we're zooming past the half-hour mark. We've coming up on the 40-minute mark, so we are going to have to call it a day there. Hopefully a slightly more sensible length episode next time around. But until then, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time.